YouTube, this is Bernadette Miss B, and I am back with you today for another video. I just saw a video earlier, and I thought that the topic that the guy was discussing in his video would be a great topic for us to discuss today. The YouTube video is by Immortal Mindz, Mindz with a Z at the end. And if I can link his video in this one, I will do so in the description box. But the video that we are going to discuss is attraction versus connection. And I want to give you today a female perspective on attraction versus connection. So let's chat about that. Now, he spoke in his video specifically to men that a lot of men are wifing the wrong woman. He had a lot of good points about that he shared in the video about that. And Immortal Mindz stated in his video how a lot of people are marrying the wrong person. And I definitely agree with that sentiment. I think that a lot of people probably feel the same way by looking at the rate of divorce, looking at relationship dynamics in the lives of the people that we know. So I think we can all agree that a lot of people are in fact marrying the wrong person. And he stated in his video that a lot of people are marrying based on looks. I think that that deserves a video in itself. So many people are marrying solely on looks. This is my opinion also. And I think that that is a lot of where our problems lie. We all want a mate that is good looking. I mean, that's understandable. We all want someone that we are attracted to. A lot of women like tall men. A lot of men like short women with certain physical features. So do women. That's understandable. I can respect that. That is not the issue. The issue is, in my opinion, that many people are making looks their top 10 qualifiers. So out of 10 qualifiers that you would look for in a person that would be a potential mate, 10, I say 9 out of 10 of the 10 are looks based. You want someone with a particular smile, with a certain skin tone, someone that is tanned, someone that is blonde, someone with long hair, so on and so forth. And frankly, this is what people are basing their decision when they decide to marry someone, strictly on looks. Now, from a female perspective, we especially are making a big mistake to marry a man strictly based on looks. That is my opinion. Now, Immortal Mindz spoke of how women are marrying for security, and that was not all that we should be looking for. I respect it up to a certain point. I respect his opinion up to a certain point on that particular point, because we as women are wired to look for a partner that is a provider, that is a protector, that has a certain level of security. And when that component is missing, I think that also is why a lot of marriages crumble, because the roles are switched. And I personally believe in traditional roles. And I think in your younger years, you may subscribe to some of the feminist sentiment that I am woman, hear me roar. I can pay 50-50. I can pay them all the bills. I can do this, I can do that, and blah, 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 blah. It's so cute and fashionable in those young years. But my, the closer you get to 40 A lot of those sentiments change because a lot of those young years are now behind you, and you now can better see and determine what your needs are, because by then you started to do a lot of healing, hopefully, from past relationships. You've started on a journey of becoming whole. Hopefully you've done it before then, but the closer you get to 40, you start to question a lot of things. You start to question a lot of ideologies, a lot of movements that you subscribe to. You realize that those movements don't even make sense anymore. So with all of that being said, that is what I have to say on the security component. And let me also add, knowing that a man has an ability to provide, knowing that a man is secure, and knowing that a man has a work ethic is what attracts me personally to him even more. Knowing that he can provide stability, and knowing that he knows who he is and is secure in his manhood. Those are the things that are going to attract me, and I'm sure a lot of other women, to that particular man even more so. So we must be able to also connect on a spiritual level. In order to do that, I just want to mention again that we need to know ourselves. We need to know what our purpose is. Why are we still here on earth? What function should we serve in? What capacity should we serve in? We need to know those things about ourselves. We need to know those things that we deeply like, we deeply desire, particular habits and hobbies, things that enhance our life and give us fulfillment and happiness. And in my opinion, those things should be discovered in the single season. A lot of people want to rush through that single season to get to the marriage season, and they do not even know themselves. So needless to say, that would not be a good plan, because once you are married to a person and you probably start to find out, I would think first, you start to find out those things that you dislike. Once you're married to a particular person and you don't have that connection, you start to identify the fact that I don't have a connection with this person. Then you start to realize, you know what? We don't even have a lot in common. He's believing in this, I'm believing in that, so on and so forth. Now, Immortal Mindz, he referred to a guy friend of his that is a married guy friend of his, and he had an opportunity to spend time with this couple. And he realized that the couple had such a deep connection. And it's truly hard, in my opinion, to find someone that you have that deep connection with. I am of the mindset, and he referenced in the video his mindset as well, that there are only a few people that are walking on this earth that you will be able to establish a truly deep, fulfilling connection with. It's going to be something about that person's energy that is going to attract you to that person first. I am of that mindset and belief. Then you go further with that person, getting to know them, getting to know more about them, what their personal experiences are, their thought process, their belief system, so on and so forth. Then you can establish if this is a person that you truly have a deep connection with. I made a few observations about the couple that Immortal Mindz referred to in his video. As I said, the couple had a truly deep connection. And you really need to go back and see his video just so that you will have a reference point. But a few of the things that I observed about the couple that he mentioned in his video is this. We've already mentioned that they had a deep connection. The couple had shared goals. The couple was building together. So in my mind, that automatically tells me that this couple is building together for a future. So that also tells me that this couple plans to stay together. They are not just kind of, test driving each other just to see if things work out. They were in it for the long haul. Let me also mention that the couple shared a deep level of intimacy. And that level of intimacy was unprecedented. The couple respected and loved each other. And as I've already mentioned in previous videos, I am of the mindset that love requires action, which is what this couple demonstrated towards each other in the presence of other people, and I'm sure when they are by themselves as well. Now, he said that the guy was very, very good looking and that his wife was cute, and that, of course, when you see these couples and one of the partners looks just super, super good looking, just over the top, very, very good looking person, most people that see this particular person would think that they were good looking just on that level. And then you see the partner of this person and it's like, they are attractive, but they are not maybe at that same level of attractiveness on the outside. But the more he got to know the couple in just that small amount of time, he realized the deep connection that they had. And, that's a wonderful thing to just see a couple that is demonstrating a healthy relationship. And it's very, very rare to find. So it also spoke of the man and how this guy was choosing to be faithful to her, with their shared goals and just the way that he demonstrated love and respect for his wife. This is a couple that, looked as though they were being faithful to each other. Of course, you never know behind closed doors. Believe me, I get it. And especially when everyone allows their relationship to play out on social media. I get it. But we're just going by what we saw demonstrated, in front of him, which is his testimony in the video. So to sum everything up, we should pursue and be pursued by potential mates that we have a deep divine connection with. I do feel that this does not discount the fact that, you want someone that you are attractive to. You are attracted to their outward appearance. And that's, understandable. But at the same time, that should not be the only reason that you're with this person is because they look a certain way. And let me also add, without that deep divine connection, eventually the looks of the person on the outside will not be as appealing, will not be enough to keep you there, as evidence, once again, as evidenced by the number of married people that we see that end up in divorce. And you see this person and you're like, man, that's a good looking guy, that's a good looking girl. But the bottom line is, at their core, in their inner being, they are not this wonderful, good looking, whole, put together person that would be necessary to have a healthy marriage with. So again, the channel is Immortal Mindz with a Z. These are just my thoughts from a female perspective. I thought that this was a great topic. And until we speak again soon, take care. Bye-bye.